So it's being reported that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard was receiving special treatment while playing for the Clippers last season. Now, obviously, when you have players receiving special treatment, they better be top tier, top of the line players receiving special treatment because nobody wants to be treated different or not better than somebody else because you think they're nice, so they should be treated better. So when it comes to Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, there's the star factor with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Paul George, I don't think deserves special treatment. I don't know what special things he was getting. If anything, he should have just been practicing in that gym, working on his jump shot and stop coming up small in the big moments when they really needed him. But in terms of Kawhi Leonard, I understand it. But at the same time, I see it from both angles. I see it from a locker room standpoint, I see it from a management standpoint, and I see it from his standpoint. Now, let's go back to the Spurs. When Kawhi Leonard was on the Spurs, Greg Popovich runs his organization like none other. He don't care if your name is Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard, Tony Parker. He does not treat you any better than what you are. He used to bark on Tim Duncan and Tony Parker like it was nothing. You would have thought they was the worst players on the team and not the best, the way Greg Popovich used to talk to them. And that's why that organization was successful and succeeded for so many years and still succeeds with Greg Popovich at the helms because there's equal playing field. You see what I'm saying? Tim Duncan is a first-class, first-ballot Hall of Famer. No question, no debate. We're not even talking about that. First-ballot Hall of Famer. But he treated Tim Duncan the same way he treated Marco Bellinelli. It didn't matter. There was no status or whatever. Now, when it comes to Kawhi Leonard, he had that injury, which in turn was offered him to sit out some games and micromanagement. That micromanagement thing was one of the worst ideas that they could ever come up with. Players should play, period. If you're healthy enough to play basketball, go out there and play basketball. If you can't play, then don't play. But you're not picking and choosing. I'm not doing the back-to-back. I'm not playing the Warriors tonight. I'll play LeBron tonight. That stuff is corny. It's corny doing that. Now, at the same time, if I'm Kawhi Leonard, I'm going to be in his shoes. I'm a champion coming from the Spurs. I done did that. Got a chip with them. Moved on to the Toronto Raptors. Got a chip with them. So now when I come to the Clippers, you can only tell me but so much because I'm helping your organization out. I'm trying to get you a chip. I already got 2 of them joints. I already got mine. So that's not even a question. I'm coming to help you out. So if I tell you I need to sit out certain games and to rest because it helped for my health and for the benefit of your team, you got to give me that. But now let's look at it from the locker room perspective. The Pat Beverleys, the Lou Williams, the Montrezl Harrell, those dudes are not dudes that take things like that lightly. They're tough dudes, rough fighters, they scrap for you. So if they see that you on the bench sitting down while we out here going hard, playing defense, scoring buckets, risking ourselves every day, we're putting ourselves on the line, but you taking this game off, I'm going to feel some type of way. I'm going to feel some type of way. I don't care how good you are. Damn near only Michael Jordan could sit down and should be able to pick out games he wanted to play. And at the same time, Michael Jordan didn't even do that. He was out there in the flu game, getting held up by Scottie Pippen and all that. So Kawhi Leonard, you good, but you not that good to be picking and choosing games unless you're injured. If you're injured, I get that. Sit out. Paul George, I'm not even mentioning him in the conversation because I don't even understand what special treatment he was receiving. But when it comes to Kawhi Leonard, I see it from all the different angles. This guy's a winner. He's nice. He came from a championship team already with the Spurs, a whole championship organization, went to the Raptors, delivered them a chip, now comes to the Clippers and is trying to help out the organization win games. But you got a big locker room with egos. You see, NBA stars still got big egos. Doesn't matter that you dropped 24 points a game and I only dropped 10. I came out of high school killing, you came out of high school killing. We are ball players. We all believe that we're nice. So we're going to go out there like we're on the same playing field, period. So in the locker room, if I got to go practice and I got to do ups and downs and run suicides, you got to run suicides too. If I got to play the Detroit Pistons tonight, even though I don't want to play them because I think they're garbage, you got to play the Pistons too. You're not picking and choosing. You're not picking and choosing. If you're hurt, you sit out and you don't play, period. But this 1 game, 2 game, it's garbage. It's straight garbage. They need to obliterate that altogether and stop picking and choosing games. If a dude has his name on the roster, if the depth chart comes out the day before of the game and says you can play, then play. Dudes need to start getting fined for not playing. Picking and choosing games is corny and it's whack. You're disrespecting the fans and you're disrespecting the talent that you're going against. You're also disrespecting your locker room.